He just said that he put Steph in his top 10 a couple days ago. Didn't a
Yeah.
couple days ago he tell us Steph Curry was washed?
The word that I used was declined.
Declined.
Let's check the tapes.
The point is, fellas, I'm asking y'all wholeheartedly: is Steph Curry washed?
Say it is
Do the
Steph
what?
Curry washed.
Yes.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Welcome to eLab, your ultimate basketball laboratory, where we dissect the game from every angle.
You are watching a master at work.
Let's get into this, man.
Let's talk
Ken,
about this. Let's talk
go ahead,
about this
Ken. Pop us off, man.
Cavs versus Boston game.
Cavs versus Boston. Talk what happened in the game,
think
Ken. Give us a rundown.
Boston was up, 23 points?
Yep.
20 some points.
Brought him up.
And they like Ted said, man, I'm starting to become a fan of JT, man. At the same time,
brought him up.
At the same time, when I become a fan, he wanna bullshit. He did his thing, but I think how far is JT from Donovan Mitchell
We talking about the gap between each other as players?
as players?
JT.
I think that Tatum is clearly the better player, but when I'm talking about scoring when they hot, it looks similar.
Yeah.
You know, because I think the reason why I told y'all I was becoming a fan of JT because I'm looking at all the numbers, all the little stupid shit that EJ be sending, and I really do pay attention to it. But there's two things that you take from this game, in my opinion. Drew Holiday and Porzingis was out. And
that's what happened in the East too. That's what happened in the East.
Right. So
when one or two players get hurt, hey, that team that's healthy can go to the finals.
But that's the point that I'm making because we always got this like little facade when it comes to Boston. Oh, next man up, next man up, 12-man deep team, blah blah blah. But it didn't really look that way because you was up 22, but convincingly you didn't make none of the shots for the Cavs look difficult. They was missing, right? So when we got towards the end, if everybody watched the game, y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. What I don't like, and I'm also gonna highlight what I don't like about both of the superstars on Boston. None of them took the challenge when Donovan Mitchell was scorching in the fourth quarter. None of them said, yo, let me just put my mouthpiece in and I'm gonna do whatever I can. Y'all are trying to go bucket for bucket, which is ideally what you're going to do because 9 times out of 10, you're going to win that matchup 2-man. You know what I mean? It's me and JB take turns. But Mitch was hotter than both of y'all, and none of y'all wanted to actually – y'all had Sam Hauser or whatever the dude's name is. I can't remember his name.
Sam Hauser. That's who it is.
You right. Y'all had Sam Hauser, and he's a pretty good defender because he's taller, he's long, he's athletic for what he's worth. But he's just not going to be the guy that's going to get you those timely stops. And – he actually got blown by. Donovan Mitchell put him in jail. Two veer dribbles, and then the dude went behind him, tried to reach, got a foul. Mitch came back and hit a 3. So that's a 7-point swing on 2 possessions that he's guarding them. JT airballed a 3-pointer, a very terrible transition play, and then JB missed the left-hand layup wide open. So what I'm saying is, you want to go bucket for bucket with somebody that is arguably one of the best heat checks I've ever seen in the NBA. When he's on, he's on. You can't be doing that in the playoffs, bruh. Fourth quarter, momentum, when it matters, it's not just about punch for punch, bro. You got to get stops, bro. You got to get stops. So I do think that KP not being there was huge. Drew Holiday not being there was huge. But Derek White also looked human yesterday. When they played, like he was exhausted. He had to guard Darius Garland at the logo because Darius Garland was pulling that junk and trying to kill the zone. So it's like, bro, like, and then regardless if he's trying to stay in front of him for majority of the possession, that's hell. You know how many combos Darius Garland do, and he don't even try. And then he pulling that mug, and then you get screened to death. And then if you do get screened, and you look up in his D Mitchell, he got 40. He want to kill you. So it was a long day for Derek White, and that shows the importance of, even though he's not the player he used to be, it is good to have Drew Holiday out there because he will take the challenge. He would have been in D Mitch shit. He would have been in Darius Garland shit every single possession. Y'all put Sam out there, but y'all telling me that y'all got JB, JT, and Derek White, but none of them want to smoke with D Mitchell when it mattered. I got a problem with that, man. I got a problem with that, fellas.
That's fair. I'm not. I feel like, well, because you were speaking about how Donovan Mitchell went crazy for 40. I think when they was down 25-3, Darius Garland was the one that actually got them going, playmaking and just
Sure.
making people commit to him on defense. And I think Darius Garland was a big factor in the first half of them getting back into the game.
Yeah.
I don't know how much, because the 2 times, so now the series is 2-2, Celtics and the Cavs 2-2, right? Both times that they beat the Celtics, the Celtics has either had Porzingis out and or Drew Holiday or Derek White. I don't know how much I care that they lost. I don't know. Well, let me say it better. Let me ask y'all this. With seeing that they have split the series 2-2, and the Cavs, came back. D Mitchell got 41. Does that change what we think we're gonna see in the playoffs? That's what I'm asking.
No.
Do we have the Cavs beating, or 7-game in the Celtics? Like, that's what I'm getting at.
It makes it more convincing that I know that it'll probably go 7.
Yeah.
But it won't change how I think that the game will actually outcome, because it's bro, everybody just be realistic with yourself. Whoever you like, whoever your best player is, whoever your favorite guy is out there, it's going to be hard to beat Boston 4 times, no matter how you look at it. Like, they're not going to play terrible 4 times in a row. They might give you a game or whatever the case would be. That's how Golden State used to do. They'll give you a game and then kill you for 4 straight. Gentlemen sweep. You know what I mean? So you got to come out there really with some conviction. And I think that Cavs is the only people in the East that can go, punch for punch with them.
And don't let them get home court advantage.
That's over with.
Don't let them get home court advantage.
CD Garden crazy.
If I'm the Cavs, I'm trying to get it first seed.
And fight to death. I need that to come through Quickens Loan Arena.
That 7-game series in Boston. Yeah. We already some of the best players been in this position. Nah, bro. Nah.
That's true. I was gonna try to pivot slightly to the guy I got behind me, man. Jayson Tatum. Been a lot of talk. I don't know if y'all seen Locked In with Gil. They've now got Gilbert Arenas on First Take with Stephen A. Smith.
They desperate.
He's bringing up. Yeah, they desperate to find somebody to replace. But Gil, I think Gil is a great medium between being a LeBron fan and but more so just somebody who appreciates the new era of basketball. Let me rephrase that. This era of basketball. So having a guy like Gil to actually say, okay, if y'all are telling me that Jayson Tatum at 26 years old with 5 All-NBAs, he got 4 All-NBAs, 3 of them was first team. He got 2 championship appearances, 1 championship, 2 Olympic gold medals, an All-Star MVP, and 5 conference finals appearances.
That means deep runs. Deep runs. Yeah. That's what it means.
Yeah. Since he's been in the league. Mind you, he's only been in the league about 7 seasons? Guys, 6 or 7? He's 26. Yeah. So about 6 or 7 seasons. If he is not the face of the league, then and we're scrutinizing him for what he's done, how do you get anywhere? So we can't celebrate Wemby. We can't celebrate Anthony Edwards. We can't celebrate Devin, any of the young guys that are coming up, because at 26 years old, Jayson Tatum it shouldn't even be a question if Jayson Tatum is the face of the league. So my bad. I'm long-winded. My question is, do you guys think that Jayson Tatum right now is the face of the league? And if not, what does he need to do to become, or have people, make him that?
I'm gonna say no. But he don't. It's like you gotta take it. Take it. Yeah. He don't embrace it. If we was to get him that name, I still got him and JB. This is Jayson Tatum. This JB. I still got them like that. But for him to be the face of the league, he gotta be up here. JB gotta be like right here.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
He gotta take it. Like,
yeah.
Shaq had Kobe, but come on now, we know Shaq.
Yeah, no, that's fair. How you feel, Lil? What you think? Is he?
You gotta take
it. You think Lil? I'm sorry. You think Tatum face of the league? Or do we have one? Let's ask that too. Do we have a face of the league? If not Jayson Tatum, is there somebody that we say? You know what I mean?
Hey,
think
KD, Steph, and Curry. I mean, KD, Steph, and Durant.
LeBron.
and Bron.
Them
Yeah.
folks.
No, I think I think they're trying to give it to Ant. I think they really want to give it to Ant. Just because from a personality standpoint and how he carries himself. If Tatum had Ant demeanor, it'll be no question. It'll be no question.
They was
But
trying to give it to Ja.
Tatum quiet, he laid back. He don't really say too much.
You know, I feel like he's trying to have that demeanor, but every time he does it, it looks corny. Like even in the game we were just talking about in the 25-3 when he was doing this and man, fuck you out of here, you know, doing all this, it don't look believable. It's like I don't believe you. You know,
Because it's not him. It's not
that's
him.
all it is. Yeah. Go tell what you think, man. What you think about that? Go ahead.
He has all the accolades and everything in order to be like taking the steps to just like Ken said, take the throne. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think even right now it's still bronze league. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's just because what I'm saying is it's because it's like anything that's media based or anything that's a good game or a staple win. Like there's no way where this dude's at 40 and he has the same exact stats as his last MVP. Whether you like him or you don't like him, you can't deny the numbers. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And the things that he's doing is crazy. And it's like, then it's like, well, you look around to the left and right, you got Wardell, and then you got KD. They're still there. They still have a shell of what they used to be. It's not what the primes that we appreciate that we seen, but the fact that the shell of what they doing is still competitive with people's primes. How can I sit there and say that Tatum is the face? Because I've seen all those guys do it, and then God willing, Bron and Curry both have the opportunity to go to the playoffs, do what they need to do, go to the finals, Western Conference Finals, and meet Tatum. You know what I mean? Like that, then that's a whole different conversation.
I like how you set that up. Because I think that let me go back to your first point. Your first point of that LeBron's shell of himself is literally what Jayson Tatum is outputting today. So right now LeBron is at 25, 9, and 8. Tatum is at 27, 8, and 6. It's not that different. You know, and the Lakers are the 3 seed in the West.
He gotta take it. He gotta take it.
But it doesn't look convincing to me.
Exactly.
Like he is a phenomenal player. Let's get that straight. Facts. He's a phenomenal player, and I used to be like, man, he's just soft. He don't talk. But then Wardell don't talk. Wardell don't trash talk. He don't be doing all that. Like it's just the tendencies, and you know us coming from the fabric that we come from. We want to hear that shit talking. We want to hear.
I feel like he have more taunt. He taunt more than Jayson Tatum. Like the sleeping and
but that's like a trademark after. He not popping shit during. Tatum
he's doing that now. He did a sleep in that Orlando Magic game like in the second or third quarter or something. He did this in like the second or third.
Yeah, low key talker.
Low key.
He like Tim Duncan. I like Tim Duncan was.
But that's because we come from an era where we seen Ticket talk crazy to everybody. You know what I mean? We seen Dwight Howard clapping everybody's face after a dunk. We seen Boogie and Zebo really get it in the trenches. Like that's what we love and we appreciate. And I think that the reason why we don't crown them is because we miss what we used to see. And we're not trying to compare eras, but like it's good that y'all brought it up, bro. So Ant-Man didn't want to take the face of the NBA. So now I think that they're trying to turn him into the villain. And the reason why I say that is because all of a sudden, this last game that just went on, they suspended him for it, right? Because he had 16 techs. He's on his Rashid, Draymond type of thing. I mean, he's passionate about the game, so he's going to get teched up regardless. I'm not saying none of the stuff that he's fighting for don't make sense. But I think that, they say, okay, well, if you don't want to take the face of the NBA, we're going to make you the bad boy. We're going to make you a Charles Barkley. We're going to make you a Ron Artest type of dude. You're better than them in regards of just like, whatever. I might not. But like, they want to put that facade on this guy. So I don't think that he's ever going to be able to come back from that because he chose not to do it. And he's like, and then, like with the higher ups and y'all know what I'm saying. He's not media trained. So like some of the shit that he say is so off the wall and out of pocket that they may not want to invest in that. And we think it's funny. We think it's hilarious. I enjoy that shit, the post interviews and all that stuff like that and halftime stuff. But the higher ups and all the media and stuff like that, they may not be a fan of that.
The powers that be. So hold on, because I want to speak to that. I got something I want to add to that, but I want to go back to us talking about Jayson Tatum trying to be the face, and I think Ted, what you brought up as far as the Lakers and the Warriors having a chance to meet Jayson Tatum in the finals. I think those two things. So my first point was I was going to say he doesn't have a moment. Like when I think of Jayson Tatum, I seen Colin Cowherd. He was like, well, close your eyes and think about LeBron and think about Jordan. I don't want to do that, but I'm trying to say this. What significant moment can you be like, man, Jayson Tatum went crazy? Like, he got a lot of
there's only one.
And when you think of those games, what game you got, Tatum? Ted? When he dunked on Bron?
When he dunked on Bron, he chest pumped Bron and Bron dropped 20 straight after that.
That was good. Oh, yeah, he did drop him. But that was good, though. But, like, he needs more of those.
Nah, Ted. Nah, Ted. I can't do that.
But I'm saying, though, like they were hooping casually. They were, like, just chilling. Boom, he catch a post, he chest bump him. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, is this going to be...
Hold on.
I thought that was going to be the moment. I thought that was going to be the moment.
2018, bro? Nah, bro.
I know. But
2018, he talking about the moment when he dunked on him.
No, I'm not saying that's when I thought he was the best or he was the best. I'm saying like
Bron performance outshine any moment of that time.
That's what Ted's saying. Y'all saying the same thing.
I'm agreeing with you. All I'm saying is if I were to think like a momentum shift, like damn, what was Tatum's craziest playoff moment? I would have thought that body, but it got outshined by Bron. So that's what I'm saying. Even then, like I can't be like, well, this, because the same way that I'm sitting here searching for it, it's easier for me to find the 10-point game when he disappeared.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So like,
No, and to y'all's points, and I was gonna say, you think about Kobe. You can say Kobe had 81. We seen Kobe drop 60. We seen Jordan go for the double nickel in New York. Not seen, but we, that's things that we think about immediately. We saw LeBron have 45 in that Celtics, that game 6, game 7 against them. We saw LeBron have 25 and 25 of the versus the Pistons. Y'all, what did he do? 20, he had 25, all the points. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like all these guys have moments where we can think back, like, yo, that was amazing. Like
Dwayne Wade's 05 performance, real shit. Yes, all jokes aside. Dirk in 2011.
Yeah. Tatum don't have one of those yet. And I think that if he can meet the Warriors or Lakers in the finals, or even just like those two things coupled together, if he's able to meet the Lakers in the go ahead, boy. Go ahead. What you about to say?
I got a question. I got a question for y'all. What 2020 and down? What is the moments? Like, do Luka have a moment?
Yeah.
When he beat the Clippers.
When he beat the Clippers. When he beat the Clippers and he was fucking Paul George and Kawhi Leonard up by himself.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like and he did it 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Do Dame? What Dame do? I ain't gonna say that.
He got a moment. He do the
Dame got 2 or 3 moments. Dame got 2 or 3 moments. You're right.
But it's just
SGA?
iconic. Yeah.
Not yet.
SGA don't. Not yet.
But I got a lot of
Ant-Man. The one y'all can say the one with KD.
Yeah, when he punched on KD twice.
When he punched on him and called him old ass. When he called him old or something like that.
Yeah.
That's one.
That was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it like
it's got to be a collection of the
because he was cooking Bill. He was cooking Bill and he looked at Booker and said, "Who the fuck is this?" Like that's crazy, bro. Like you know who Bill is and you said who the fuck is this. That's crazy.
Right.
Like,
so kid,
I'm just saying,
like they gotta be a collective of those. I'm talking about 3 or 4 of those type of moments.
Yeah.
And then we start to view. I think we'll start to view them a little differently. And if you're able to go into those finals and beat a LeBron James and you gotta have 30. You gotta be averaging 30. That 25 and JB's having 26. That's out.
But that's where I think that it's like
do it.
This is where I think that the split looks completely different. I think. Like, so last year we all can collectively agree that JB, White, Drew, and Tatum, they made it difficult for Luka and Kyrie, right?
Facts.
I think that if Luka and Bron make it, that is a whole different animal that you got to deal with. And I think that the looks, that Luka was struggling with because he couldn't do some of the things that he did on the floor with Kyrie and Bron, like the differences. I think that if you end up getting a staple win over Luka and LeBron, then that is the memorable moment that I'm looking for. Yeah. But if you don't,
that's two birds, one stone, in my opinion.
But exactly, because you can.
And he don't like Luka.
But that's the point that I'm making. So you make it personal, and that's the type of shit that we like. You get a dunk off, or you get a step back three, you pop shit to Luka. Luka gonna look crazy and shit like that. Like we're gonna remember this because that is arguably the best perimeter player in the league right now once he gets healthy and shit like that, and the best person that's been for the last 15 years. You beat them in one series, that would solidify him over a lot of people.
I do one more for you. And it's Boston versus LA. It's like one of those.
You know how cracking that is?
Memorable. You know what I'm saying?
Most watched in the last 25 years. Book it if that happens.
Boston versus LA. So I think go ahead, Ken.
It's high stakes, dog.
It is. It is.
I would love to see a Boston LA, and I think it's very reasonable. I don't think people, because people kind of knock me, well, the Lakers ain't gonna make it, and I think the West is all about matchups. But I don't want to pivot too far. Ken, what you was about to say, man? I ain't gonna go ahead.
I'm finna pivot. Speaking when we said Steph.
Okay.
They coming up to that 8 seed.
I like where you're going because I got a
question
about that. Keep prying. Keep prying. I like where you're going.
I think they can beat. Hey, if Steph is getting right, I think they can beat the Thunder. I think they can. Hey, at least to six games. Because the way he played.
Phone with somebody. I had the same.
Hey, the way he playing with Jimmy. Hey, I feel like Steph Curry can play with anybody. This what this showed me.
This what this showed me. You got any thoughts on the Warriors, Lil? If they get the 8 seed, or just based on what Ken said, you think that they can beat the Thunder?
Yeah, I think they whack the Thunder.
You think they whack the Thunder?
I think they whack the Thunder, bro.
But they got the momentum. They got the momentum.
They ain't got no momentum. They just got spanked yesterday by the Sixers.
I understand, but they look better than beginning of the season.
You know why I wanted to talk about that? I'm glad you brought that up.
I love them losing yesterday, by the way.
I don't mind them losing. You know why I don't mind them losing? What I mind is Quentin Grimes having 44 and y'all losing. That's
because crazy. if you show me that Quentin Grimes can get 44, SGA about to get 100.
That's crazy. Because he was going nuts.
But Quentin Grimes is a bucket, but like of that tier, it was insane. Yeah. So last part, I did touch on it, and I said, if Golden State matches up 8-1 with OKC, that is something that OKC does not want. Because firepower-wise, I do think that OKC has the guns to go to war with them.
They deeper. They definitely deeper.
And they have the what do you call that shit? They have the brick walls. They got Chet and they got Isaiah, right? But I think that Draymond is going to be such an enforcer to get in their head.
My bad, y'all. They the 7 seed. My bad.
So who would they play? Memphis, right?
I think
so. The same conversation.
The Nuggets.
The Nuggets ain't the 2 seed no more, are they? Nuggets 2?
Yeah.
They are.
And the Lakers 3?
I think that is the worst matchup. That's the worst matchup for Golden State. So I think that Golden State will try to fight for either 7 or 6 because you don't want to get stuck in that weird spot to play Denver.
They need one game. They need one game.
Oh, that's easy.
They need one game, and they the 6 seed.
That's 6.
And who would they play? They would play y'all, or they'll play Houston.
No, the Lakers is 3.
The Lakers is 3.
They play Lakers.
Oh, the Memphis dropped.
Yeah, we dropped. We lost 2.
Yeah, they lost last night. Buzzer beater, De'Aaron Fox.
So OKC, Denver, Lakers, Memphis, Rockets, Clippers, Warriors, Sacramento.
Yeah. So right now that's what I was gonna ask y'all. Listen to this. Now, what's a bigger disappointment? It was not making the playoffs, Kyrie not making the playoffs, or Steph and them not making the playoffs? Which one which one has a worse feeling to it of those 3 teams? Because that's what we sitting at right now.
I'm gonna
Hey,
say
I'd even
two.
throw Kawhi Leonard them in there if you want to. But
And
go ahead.
and the team that went to the finals last year. Yes. But even though they injured, but still
Yeah,
gotta
man.
make the playoff.
Damn.
And Kai been hooping.
That's a huff.
Kyrie been hooping, man. Kyrie been hooping. You all know me. I be hating on Kyrie, but
Hey,
he been playing his ass off.
Let me record this. Say that again.
It ain't. Hey, Kyrie been playing his ass off. It ain't his fault.
Yeah.
I think his lowest game in the last like 10 was 17. Every other game he's like 25 above. He's like
And
25
what I do like about him right now is he's taking another level to his game. And what I mean by that is he's not dribbling the air out the ball no more. He's getting 3 dribbles out, boom, getting straight to it. Like he's gonna cook you straight off the rip. One jab here, veer dribble here, 2, like it's crazy. And he just gets the ball up quick, boom, and he's killing. But the point that I make is I think that they're gonna hide the fact that Steph don't make it if he don't make it. It's all right, man. He's a rebuilding, blah, blah, blah. But like Ant-Man, they try to make him the face so bad, so they're going to scrutinize him so bad, right? Because we've seen you split with OKC, and then you struggle against scrubs. Yeah, so that's showing me that you taking games off. Remember, I always be in the group chat complaining to y'all. I said, bro, why does Ant-Man and Ja take so many fucking games off? And then the very next game, they're dropping 40. So I know that nothing's wrong with them. So then when we're talking about playoff push, them 5 to 10 games that Ant-Man sat down because of load management was 10 to 5 or 5 to 10 games that you could use to get your ass in the playoffs.
Plus the suspension. So yeah, you're right.
But that was one suspension, Ken.
I'm saying that one game could cost you the whole season.
So
right now,
yeah. But that's the point that I'm making. PR training is important, whether you think it or not, because they're gonna hold you accountable and to a certain standard, bro. There's little
people
kids
have bias.
There's little kids that look up to you and see how you move and see what you do. Yes, you dunk and you average 30 and all that cute shit, but you're doing that to be an 11 seed is ridiculous, and that shows how important Cat is, and the loss of Cat going to New York. That shows the value of how important.
That's my point. Yeah, that's my point in all of this.
We need to speak on them too. We're gonna
talk about Cat. Hold on, before we pivot, because I wanted to talk about y'all said something about Ant Edwards. So my bad. Let me answer my own question. We was talking about Ant Edwards. I asked if Ant Edwards missing the playoffs was bigger. Who's a bigger deal, Ant Edwards, Steph Curry, or Kyrie? Even though I don't think the Warriors right now will miss the playoffs, I think it's a bigger deal, and to me, in my heart, that Steph Curry misses the playoffs, because there's no way in hell. I think I told Ted this. There's no way in hell LeBron James at 36 years old misses the playoffs and it's just okay. So I'm tired of people putting LeBron, Steph, and KD next to each other, but ain't nobody got the expectations except LeBron, because KD is well outside of the playoffs at 37 years old, right? And then LeBron 40. So 3 years ago, when they went to the Western Conference Finals, they told us LeBron was washed. So I need people to keep that same energy for Steph and KD.
He on a different. If you think about it, he on a different status of them. He's going, like, at the end of the day.
Which one, Steph or LeBron, Ken?
Bron going for the GOAT. Bron going for the GOAT.
That's funny you said. That's exactly what the guy I talked to, Ken. That's exactly what he said. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Bron is going for the GOAT. He's trying to be Kobe, Jordan. He's trying to get that fifth.
But you know my argument to that.
KD, what?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I keep cutting you off. My bad.
KD, Steph. We know they only got what 4 years left. Bron too. But
I think Luka extended Bron's life in the NBA. I swear. And I know that I'm talking because I'm a Bron fan, but I think that like Luka is actually taking the keys and saying, "Hey, bro, Bron, get your ass a shotgun. I got this." Like, and then you can close in the fourth. I ain't trying to cut you off.
Listen. No, you good, because I want to add to Ken. My argument to Ken's point is that the problem I have with people, that I know he's chasing Kobe, Jordan. That's the image of him. My problem is that if Steph Curry wins the championship, they're gonna say he's better than LeBron in his era. If Steph Curry wins that, he gets and wins. Oh, he's in front of LeBron James.
Because he loses.
Not so big deal. Not so big deal.
Exactly, I agree. Because Ken, you saying that he's chasing Kobe and Jordan, which I agree with. But hell, if Steph wins this year, he got 5.
I ain't think about Steph. I
You
ain't
know
think
what I
That's
mean?
what
about
I'm
Steph.
saying. Steph in there
So what I'm
too.
saying is the standard that they
I ain't
have
think
for
about Steph.
Steph.
But we don't. That's the thing. We don't put Steph as top 3 of all time.
But you put him at greatest shooter, so that got to go for something, right? And you got him as the
Greatest,
top 2 point guard, right?
greatest shooter and the greatest of all time is 2 different things.
But you're the number 2 best point guard of all time, and it's clear,
I'm finna
right?
say. Well, I'm finna
I
say,
feel
but
you.
greatest point guard of all time puts you top 5. If you know what I'm
Regardless.
saying?
Because let me
It
ask you
puts you
this,
top
because I
5,
know I
top
ask
6.
y'all this all the time. And I wanted to check energy. Ken, is Steph in your top 10 all time?
I probably put him right at 10.
Okay, Khalil, is Steph in your top 10? Right, and then I know for sure, EJ got him at like 12 or 11.
He had 8 on mine. I got him on 8. He had 8
so he moved up.
Yeah, I got him at 8.
All right. So the point that I'm making is, and I got him in my top 10 too. I just put him at 10 a couple days ago. So what I'm saying is, we all different age groups. We all got different views of the game, and we got this dude undisputedly in our top 10 now, moving forward.
Wait a minute.
So why do we not critique him the way that we should?
Hold on. We can't let him get this off. Wait a minute. Wait, we cannot let Ted get this off. Wait a minute. He just said I just put wait, Ken, you correct me if I'm wrong. He just said that he put Steph in his top 10 a couple days ago. Didn't a couple days ago he tell us Steph Curry was washed?
Yes.
Those 2 things are. I'm trying to see how 2 plus 2
that don't
the math.
53.
So
56 did it?
So I actually said something about
you
Steph.
live. If King gonna let you live, I'm done.
No,
with it.
it's not about letting me live. I'll die with my shield. A month ago, I said that he was washed and he was declining. Y'all waited 20 games to tag me about a Steph performance. Y'all was so quiet.
Facebook go crazy.
So what I'm saying is, the word that I used was declined. I said he's declining, and then he had a spurt where he had one of the top 5 best scoring performances of his life. Cool. But at the end of the day, that doesn't take. So if we're going to credit him to score 56 points and beat the Orlando Magic by 6, and then don't say nothing when he loses to Philly, what are we talking about? So we want to praise him when he goes ballistic against the Magic, and then when he drops something pedestrian like 27, his career averages, he dropped 27 and 10. But then Quentin Grimes out-battled you. So we're not going to talk about that. So what I'm saying is, if he's the best player and he's notarized as best shooter and all this shit, and you figure it out, why are you out the playoffs? Why are you out the playoffs?
I'm not
the
mad
moment
that.
You don't have a solidified 2 or 3 option, and it looks a little blurry and it look a little muddy and shit look kind of difficult out here, you are out of the playoffs or you fighting for your life for an 8th seed. But what I'm saying is, we visited this 4 years ago when Braun was 36 and he was in the bubble and he was the best player in the fucking NBA in the world. So what I'm saying is, it's levels, and that's where sometimes can go like this, where buckets and chips always don't matter, because it's when you get it and how you get it. And I got a problem how they hide Steph's failures. That's the point that I'm saying. I love him as a player, but they hide him too much, bro. They hide him.
I
feel that.
I ain't mad at that. Hold on, because he said a lot, but what my point was, you told us he was washed, and then I'm trying to figure out how he went from declining to, hey, you know what? A couple of days ago, I put him in my top 10. Well, I'm trying to figure out what happened between those 2 weeks. But you know what? I'm gonna let you live. Yeah. Whatever. We move
last podcast.
That's all I'm saying.
Last podcast, I was trying to have a therapy session with you. Like, what's up? What's wrong with Steph? Why you don't like Steph?
Oh yeah, that was last podcast.
Because
that's right. That's right.
I'm trying to be truthful without dancing.
Is it? Let me ask the question. Let me ask the question. Well, here go my mic.
All right.
You're not looking. Look. Is it because of LeBron James?
Nah. I think that was even more of a reason why I like him, because he actually got notable wins over the GOAT, in my opinion. But I think that why I critique him so hard is because the media loves this dude, and they don't talk about him not being in the playoffs. They don't talk about him struggling and declining. Bro, if Jordan was in his so-called
Jordan got a ring at 36.
But that's what I'm saying. Shell of his prime, which is 36, right? And he scored less than 10 points, bro. He would get scrutinized like crazy. If Bean scored less than 10 when he was out there going crazy, like you can't be in the same. What I'm saying is, why are you in the same room with these people and you don't get the same?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Ted. It's levels. When it comes to Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron, that's top of the top. Steph is down here with Akeem, all them type players.
Yes,
Shaq
bro. But listen,
Shaq is up here. You got Kareem up here.
But listen,
Jordan,
though, Ken,
Kobe,
this
Jordan,
is the
Kobe,
fight
and
that I'm
LeBron,
trying to make. This is the
they can't do no wrong.
Exactly. So I'm in an uphill battle. If Steph wins as an 8 seed and wins the ring this year, I promise you he's going to be going up to 6, 7, 5, 4, or wherever on a lot of people's list if he makes it this year. That's the point that I'm making.
And you know what they're going to use? No, Ted, to your point, and what they're going to say, this is his era. He was better than LeBron James in LeBron James' era. That's going to be
they're going to say that Steph is the fun stopper. They're gonna say that
the whole thing gonna shift. So that
they say shit don't move unless I want it to be. So what I'm saying is
the game.
He's 10, 9, and 8 on most people's list. If he gets another ring, he telling me that he's not gonna move somebody out the way out of the top 5, bro.
You're right.
5 and 2. Right. That'll be 5 and 2, right? Or 5 and 3.
5 and 2, best shooter, and then arguably 1 or 2 best point guards. You got to move people out the way, bro. And I only think that bro, listen,
that's tough.
We don't want to move 6 and 9 most times, or maybe 5 to 9. There ain't no way them dudes is gonna stay in front of Steph if we get a ring.
We ain't got no scale, no way. Fuck it, let's have a conversation. I'm cutting. Y'all got me cut.
No, do it.
Steph win a championship this year. Who moves out of the way? Who is he better than?
Everybody except Bron, Jordan, Shaq, and Jordan. I mean.
Let's have a conversation. You got in front of Tim Duncan. Let's ask a question.
No.
Let's have a conversation. We here.
No. Akeem. It's probably
let's throw some names out there. Larry Bird.
Yes.
He's better.
Larry Bird. All right. Magic Johnson.
That's where he at to me. That's where he at.
Championship. Come on, don't start dancing on me. Come on, let's just have a conversation. Magic Johnson.
Yes.
If he get another championship. How many MVPs Magic got?
I think Magic got 4.
Probably got like
finals MVPs or finals MVPs. I think he got
both.
Yeah. I think he got 4. So Magic, y'all in front of Magic, y'all fact check me on the Magic.
Hold on.
Keep naming them. Keep naming them.
All right. Shaq.
Nah, I can't believe it.
Shaq, that's 5. That'll be 5 championships, 3 finals MVPs, right? I'm assuming he's gonna win the finals MVP. That'll be 3 for him. He'll have a scoring title. He'll be the greatest shooter of all time. He got 3.
He got 3. Yeah, he got 3 MVPs.
Yeah. I'm gonna move him.
He'll have 2 MVPs, right? Steph got 2. He'll have 2 MVPs.
All right.
He got 3 finals MVPs.
All right. Yeah. So
who got 3 finals? What you talking about, Magic?
Magic.
Magic got 3 finals MVPs and 3 MVPs. God, dog.
Hey, listen. Hey, Magic and Shaq, y'all still moving. Keep going.
Magic.
I'm sorry. Oh no.
You can stop. You. Hey, look. I'm still
I'm
on
done.
that.
I'm done at Magic.
He had the bus stop. Hey, he took his last bus stop.
That's the top. Those are the top names. That's what we had. So we got LeBron, we got Jordan, we got Kobe. Y'all said no. No to them.
No.
No to Kobe. I just want to make sure.
No.
Y'all sure?
No.
Khalil, say something, Khalil. Sure. We sure? Are we sure?
I'm gonna say I ain't too big on Kobe, so I ain't gonna speak.
The only reason I say no, because I feel like Kobe should have had way more MVPs. I feel like the media with that situation,
they robbed him.
They robbed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can only talk about what's on wax right now, though.
You're right.
That's why when he said but listen. Oh fuck, I'm about to be crucifying myself, bro. I'm gonna sound crazy. Fuck, yo, he might be top 3, top 4 if you get a ring this year. I ain't gonna lie. Like, fuck. This is me saying as a Braun. I'm a Braun fan saying this shit. I'm in pain saying this.
Plus he got that one MVP season where he was just like,
and he just got it cracking in the Olympics. Oh my God, I don't know, bro. He might be top 3 or 4 if you get him. If you get a ring this year.
Because I know a lot of people who argue that he's over Kobe right now. You know, we get on TikTok.
No,
they start.
Hold on.
I'm just saying, you know, we get on TikTok. People go crazy on Kobe.
He's not better. He's not better than Tim Duncan to me.
That's why that was next.
You only saying that because of the rings.
No, Tim Duncan. I think Tim Duncan got what 2, 3 MVPs.
He got 2 MVPs. Okay. I think he got a DPOY, and then he got 4 Finals MVPs. He should have 4 Finals MVPs.
Let me check it.
Tim one of them. Shaq. So you got Shaq and Tim. Oh, my bad. What I want to say about Kobe, a lot of people got Kobe like outside of their top 10. Like there are people you run into where Kobe's not. I got him at 3, but there's people who have Kobe like, nah, bro, he ain't even on my list. So
Tim Duncan
got a lot.
You got 3 MVPs.
Yeah.
Kobe has finals, a lot of like.
Tony Parker got 1.
3 finals. 3 finals.
Kobe
Parker
has a lot of bad playoff pushes towards like.
He got 2.
10 to 14. 10 to 14, 2010 to 2014. He got a lot of bad playoff.
Yeah, let's be clear on something. Y'all got him in front of Kevin Durant.
Who?
Steph Curry.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah, way over. I don't know. I don't even know why you said that. Yes.
But I had to make sure, man. Listen, y'all don't understand them TikTok streets is crazy. You got,
but what I'm saying is, but I'm a victim of it because like 2 years ago, 2 years ago, I had KD in my top 5. I ain't gonna lie. I had KD in my top 5.
I know you did.
I had KD in my top 5.
Look, I want to go out him.
Look. I'm gonna just air the dirty laundry. I promise you, I went to war and I moved Shaq out the way for KD, and then he was like, "Prove it to me." I know, I did, and I was going off. I was like, "Yeah, KD better," and I was like, and anyways, but nah, Steph is above KD.
And then so to be fair, we got to say Kareem. It's hard. We gotta be fair. I can't be biased. I don't have Kareem as high, but I know people do.
6 MVPs is crazy. 6 MVPs.
I know, and that's why I say I can't. I can't be biased. I have to say.
Kareem. Bro was going against Yanders.
I'm just saying. A lot of people got Kareem number 1. You know, we gotta think about our viewers, guys. We got listeners. There are people that respect.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Kareem is solidified in what it's worth. But like I said, like. I'm taking 40-footers over a fucking jump hook every day.
Yeah. So, but that's pretty much it, guys. That's it. As far as like, outside of that, you got Bill Russell. You go Hakeem.
Just stop it.
I'm just saying those are the other names. The Wilt Chamberlains. You know, the big. That's the back end of that. But it sounds like to me, roughly around 5 or 6 is what we got him at if he wins.
So I got a pivot question. So we said that if he wins the ring this year as an 8-7 seed, you know, doing the New York Giants shit where he's like a wild card, blah, 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 and they go ahead and win, that'll push him to the top 5, maybe, debatable. But then if he goes there and he has a terrible finals appearance, does it hurt his career? Does it hurt? Let me finish. Does it hurt his career if he goes to the finals and we don't even know who this kid is? Does it hurt him, or is he already solidified? And when I say, listen to what I say. Under 25 PPGs in a really bad game.
Listen, I'm going to tell you like it is. LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant, all they can do is move up. They can't go down.
I disagree.
They already Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
LeBron.
First ballot.
LeBron can retire today. He's still top 3 all time. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time.
Remember, we are rational people. If LeBron James loses in the first round of the playoffs, they're gonna say there's no way he's next to Jordan.
They're gonna crucify him.
It's already a debate.
So go back to my original question, because I think that y'all doing the cha-cha right now. If Steph goes to the finals and he has the worst performance of his career, does it hurt him?
I heard my bad. The answer is no. He's already had 2 trash finals. He's already had them with Kevin Durant, and they didn't do nothing. So my answer is no. They don't
Now,
care.
I would say,
now you don't have
say
KD. You don't have
trash.
KD anymore. You don't have
I
KD
wouldn't
anymore.
say trash, but
He averaged
could have
23
been.
points, bro. He averaged 23
That's
points.
To me.
Ken,
To me, that's
bad.
not
Said
trash.
below, that's trash. I mean,
Somebody elite.
and it's trash within context.
15,
We're talking about within context
15.
of
I
his top 10
dare
guys.
for you to accept the fact that Wade was averaging 23 in 05. You would have been sick.
He did that in 2012.
That's why we ain't win.
That's cool though.
No, we did win. We
Oh,
won.
we did.
That's
That
cool.
year?
That's
Oh
bronze.
yeah, that was the revenge
That's
year.
the
Yeah,
first
okay.
one. That was the first year.
Yeah. So
No,
I
the
think
first year we won.
I think, man, because they'll spin a narrative. I think they'll say, well, Steph Curry is 36 years old and
He ain't had no help.
I
he
seen
ain't had
Bron
no
win.
help.
I seen Bron and Jordan win at 36.
Yeah.
And Tim
I
Duncan
have.
twice. I seen Tim Duncan get two of them
Tim Duncan got
after
at
35.
37. Yeah.
You feel me?
So, yeah, man.
Damn.
I say no. I say no. He don't get crucified, man. I don't think he does. I don't think
I
he
don't
never
think so
has.
either.
What about you,
let's just
Khalil?
be honest.
Khalil, what you
Oh,
think?
go ahead, Liv.
No, I said no.
Yeah.
That shit is, and Ken,
When have we ever seen
this
the media
is the
crucify
reason
Steph
why
Curry?
I hate Steph. This right here,
Yeah.
what we just had this little powwow. This is the reason why I hate Steph, because he gets too many passes.
Let me ask y'all.
I
Say a
think-
general question. When have we ever seen Steph get crucified by the media? I mean, just in when? Like, I can't remember.
There is no way in fuck
I
that
don't
you had
have
a
any
73. Yo, listen. There's no way you should have a 73-9 season and lose and not get crucified. That is
He
crazy.
did.
That
He
was,
did.
but for a
It was
minute,
more about Bron.
there was
Yeah.
no.
Go ahead.
For a minute, it was like, you went 73-9, but you lost. 73-9 was the
Yeah,
thing
you
on
went
social media.
73-9 and you lost.
They
What did
talked
they
about that
say?
for like 2 days.
But what did they say?
They won the
They
next season, and
Yeah.
they erased everything.
I'm talking about that moment after he lost. They didn't
talked
say
about,
it was Steph's
They
fault.
talked about that 739 thing for 2 days, and it was over with.
No, it wasn't.
It was
No, it
over.
wasn't.
You think it was
It's
long
when
again?
they won, bro. It was longer until they won. Until they won again, that's what erased everything. Because it's like, what you gonna say if somebody
erase
wins?
history. You can't erase bad with good. You only can balance it.
You could say the same thing about 2015 when they said Matthew had him in a box.
He did.
He did, right?
Deladova had him in a box. That was prison.
But if you look at the numbers, he was better than Iguodala. That series.
But the only thing that they were saying was impact versus stats.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
I made Bron not kill as much as he usually killed. Like,
Yeah.
bro, Steph, the same way that you just said that Steph had, Matthew Dellavedova had Steph in the box. Steph didn't have to really guard nobody. He was guarding the
He was guarding Dellavedova.
No,
But that 2016 series when we seen him guard Kyrie, was like, oh, wait a minute, there's levels to this shit. You can't guard Kyrie. Clay go.
Clay couldn't guard Kyrie.
But
Clay
I've
couldn't
seen Kyrie average 40 on Clay, like for the series. Series, that was the best.
If Steph Curry was gonna guard him, he's gonna have fucking 80.
Yeah, 80. I was trying to be nice and say 60. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
now look. Go ahead. Oh, will you finish?
No,
I had something else to say that.
We cooking.
It's kind of rolling in together because I know y'all see me on Facebook talking junk, and I asked people when was Kyrie Irving the best point guard in any season, and they told me that 2016 season Kyrie Irving was the best point guard in the league.
Man, the nigga we talking about was the best point guard for that season.
I know, man. I know. I just want y'all. So, because the same way Ted went and said, this is why. That is why I'm like. This is why I say Kyrie is overrated. Because we have a season where Steph Curry literally won unanimous MVP, had a great playoffs, but Kyrie outplayed him in the finals.
433s in the season.
He shattered the record and won't even remotely close. He put that shit so far away.
I'm gonna put the post up in the while we talking about it. I'm gonna put it on the screen so they can see the names and see the people that said.
And he had his moment.
The best point guard in the league in 2016.
And he had his moment that season with the three, the buzzer beater three. Bro.
They said so I'm just saying. So for the audience, for the people listening, this is why I say Kyrie is overrated. I don't even want to harp on it. That's why I say it. That's why. But anyway, I'm gonna post the screenshots on.
But I will say The first 10 games of 2017, Kyrie was the best point guard. The first 10
The first
games.
10?
In 2017, when he was in Boston, he was going crazy.
Yeah, he was killing.
Nah,
He was killing.
He was
Look,
going crazy, and then he got hurt. But nah, I'm joking.
Oh
like,
yeah. You're right.
But what I'm saying is, go ahead.
Oh,
Go
nothing.
ahead.
I was gonna change. I was gonna pivot because this is me watching Gilbert Arenas and what's the other guy? Oh, Stephen A. Smith. He made a statement, and I wanted to see how y'all feel about this. I thought it was bold. I ain't heard nobody say this before. He said, "Listen, being compared to Jordan is a career ruiner." How do y'all feel about that? You hear me? So let me put the context on it. He was saying that.
That's that though. It's time.
Talk to me,
that's 30, 40 years. 30, 40. It's time. You got to compare these players to somebody else. When they do, I mean, it's been like Kevin Durant a lot. I don't know why, but a lot of people been comparing people to Kevin Durant. I don't know why.
That's true.
But
look,
that's bro, stop it.
I wanted to put a
little bit more Jordan
context.
on every bench. It's a Jordan on every bench now. Like
I don't
jumping
know
out
about
the
that.
gym.
Hold on, wait a minute. I don't know where it's Jordan on every bench.
I'm saying
athletic. Hold on.
Athletic.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Ken, jump off the cliff. Hey, Ken, the outfit feel crazy when you jump off the cliff.
I know.
That's why I was like, what?
He said that with confidence too.
You can't listen. You can't tell me the wind don't feel good when you jump off the cliff like that. It felt good saying that.
I'm just saying, bro. Like these niggas doing 360 between the legs now. They weren't doing that in
high school. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
To give it some more context, Gil was talking about more so in the aspect of you guys, not you. He was talking about Stephen A. Smith. You guys are the judge and the jury in this. You guys came up with a list and said, okay, if you don't win this way, you don't win 6 rings and you don't win 3 MVP, you don't win them 3 consecutive times. You know what I'm saying? You don't 3-peat. You don't have a scoring title. And then when these people go out and try to achieve these things, you say, oh, well, you didn't win it the way that he did it. So that's why you're not better than him. So now when LeBron James goes and leaves and try to win the championship, oh, well, you left your team to go win the championship. Okay, well, I'm going to just stay on this trash team and get the individual awards and get the scoring titles. Oh, well, those are meaningless stats. And
it's a gift and a curse.
It's a gift and a curse. And the way Gilbert Arenas is saying it, it's just a curse because no matter what a player does, if it's not a mirrored image of how Jordan won, you're never gonna reach those limits. And that's why he's saying it's a career ruiner, because the first player that I thought about was Anthony Edwards, because that's who they was trying to give the Michael Jordan nomenclature to. They was trying to say it was him. And
bro said nomenclature. Okay, I like that vernacular right there.
Yeah, but I think that is when going back to the question of missing the playoffs, him missing the playoffs now about 5 seasons in is gonna be something that people hold against him, even though the context is, well, management made a bad decision. Management traded Karl Anthony Towns and they didn't want to figure out a way to get him his money to keep.
But what about his first?
We can't give him a pass though when Donovan Mitchell never missed the playoffs.
Hold on. I'm not talking about giving him a pass. I'm just saying, as far as now, even if, let's say Anthony Edwards goes on to win and be one of the greatest players ever, the fact that he got compared to Jordan, the fact that he is now getting compared to Jordan, well, let me rephrase that. That's who his expectation is. No matter what he does from here on out, we're going to look back at things that happened. Jordan in this 5th season, he averaged 37.
So they're gonna pry.
I think that's what sports in general, because any like Patrick Mahomes, we can say yes, this is too early, but they from his first Super Bowl, they talking about Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think that what people need to do is, when we do these comparisons with like young talent and people that are like trying to write their story, like, they de-step the comparison, right? So, like, say, well, the path that he's on, he's going to be comparable to Wade. And then if he passes Wade's accomplishments, go past Kobe. And if you pass Kobe's accomplishment, go past Jordan's. If you don't do those things, then just keep it at like T-Mac and Vince Carter and like just exceptional scores and things, Allen Iverson, things like that. There's no, you know what I mean? Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead, King.
I'm gonna say this. I love y'all, but Ted and EJ, y'all the problem too. Y'all the
What?
problem too.
What?
What
How
the
we the
fuck?
problem? What? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
Hey,
ahead.
when we be podding, bro,
Go ahead.
Victor Wembanyama, Luka, SGA. Ooh, I already got them in my top 10 all time. Ooh, we the problem too. If we being real,
I hear
we
you.
don't even
I'm gonna let you finish.
like
I
I
got
said,
something to say.
we be like, yeah, he better than Vince Carter. He better than he know I ain't lying. He better than Dirk. He better than this person. He better than that person. Where this person is already in the Hall of Fame, and we don't even like Wemby can get hurt where he already hurt.
Yeah, he is hurt. Well, whatever.
That's something he could have
Shout out
controlled
to
though.
Wemby.
I got you.
5 years,
You guys.
5 years, 5 years from now, like let's say he have like I don't know what 5K points because he just hurt. Yeah, is he still gonna be like top 10 on your list, Ted?
Not
Let me.
top 10, but like
I feel like
You
we
want
the
me to? Can I
problem because we
rebuttal? You
just.
let me know when it's my turn.
I'm gonna let you know.
yeah, and let me
I
know
feel like
too. Let me tell. I'm gonna let you
like
tell.
Cooper, like we don't
Go
even
ahead.
let them do their thing. We just like you already top 10. NBA got a problem with doing that too. Cooper Flag, he come in next year, they probably be talking about he already top 10 in the league. Whereas players that been doing this shit 8-9 years, like Jayson Tatum, they might put him over Jayson Tatum. So I say the media to us, we the problem. That's all I got to say.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when we have conversations, let me ask you this. Is it hard for me to argue? Is it hard for you to argue with me that, let me say, Giannis is better than Steve Nash? Would you agree? Would y'all agree?
Yes,
Everybody would
I
say
agree
Giannis
with
is
you.
better than
Yeah,
Steve Nash?
it's not,
We
yeah.
good with that? Okay. In our comparisons, there's always room to be better than the person. But with Jordan, there's no room to be better than them. You always fall short no matter what happened. That's the difference between us talking and them talking. No matter what you do compared to Jordan, it's always less than. No matter what you do compared to Dirk, you can be better than Dirk. Or you can end up being worse. And we'll come back and say, hey, man, I think such and such fell off. He fell off. We talk about Jalen Green. Man, I think Jalen Green's going to have a great year. Hey, man, he ain't do what we said he was going to do. He ain't better than him. We always reserve the right to say, hey, man, we was wrong. They don't do that. When it comes to Jordan, no matter what LeBron James does in his career, he will never be better than Jordan to some people. I think that's the difference between us and them is that we're not saying
it's
that
the story.
Hold on, no, it ain't your turn yet. It ain't your turn. I'll let you know. All right. The problem is, no, my bad. I'm just joking, Ken. But but the thing with us is we're doing comparison to show how great somebody is. They're doing comparison to tell you how trash somebody is. That's the difference between us. We're saying that Wemby could be the greatest two-way player of all time because we see the potential that he has in being next to these guys. They're saying that there's no matter what you do, bro, Jordan is the GOAT. I think that's the difference in the conversations that we have amongst them. But my bad, go ahead, Ted. I'm sorry. Well, either way, my bad. Whichever way.
Oh, I could go, Ken?
Go.
Nah,
I ain't running the show today, baby.
No, I'm saying though, but I think that kind of just on a different approach though. When I talk about these type of guys, I kind of allude to what EJ's saying, right? I'm comparing them to give flowers to the guys that I already know that are established. So when I say things like, I mean, just be real with me, Ken. The people that I've named are people that are literally on the road to greatness. So the people that I did name in regards to the comparison, Joker, Giannis, Luka, and then my early one was Wemby. So the reason why I do that is because I don't like being Mr. Hindsight. I don't like the safe answers. I don't like seeing somebody already do something and then I speak on how good it is or say, oh, wow, he's
Makes
doing
sense.
well. I want to see something that's premature and then I have the ability to either be completely wrong or completely right. So what I'm saying is but before the blood clot, which is something medical that he had no control over, because anytime that you pull your arm up like this, there's a vein that goes from the back of your shoulder to the front of your chest. So then that's when he was having the Chris Bosh issues. But before that, I didn't have nobody better than him as a two-way player except Giannis, and even then I still had an argument. So what I'm saying is, when I seen something like that, I said, you know what? He's on the Spurs.
I'm gonna do my research about that.
I've already seen. I've already seen two players on the Spurs be Hall of Famers. 1 and 2 in regards to defensive rating is Tim Duncan and David Robinson. So yeah, I wanted to jump off the cliff and say, if he continues to do this at a high level for 10 years, then yes, I will say that he is up in that caliber. There's nothing wrong with me saying that because it's a prediction. I'm not saying this is black and white. This is what it is. This is what it ain't. And then also like something like when we talked about it the other day, Luka. What is wrong with me saying that I think that Luka is going to crack 30K when I know that he already got 12K at 26, and if he stays healthy and he stays in LA where he's the main scorer and Bron gives him the keys, we're going to blink and he's going to be at 25K in maybe 3-4 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all he has to do is just kind of ride it out a little bit. And then if he ends up having a longer prime than we expected, he's going to crack 30K. I'm just not with the safe answers because that's all I hear on SportsCenter. People are reactive media guys. I'm proactive. I'm not going to wait for something to happen and speak on it. I'm going to predict it, and then either I'm going to be completely wrong or I'm going to be completely right. And that's why I compare to the greats, because I want to give them the flowers, but also let people know that if I give you the flowers and you are a certain standard, I'm letting you know that there's an ability for this player to either meet you there or beat you there. And what I mean by that is they're going to beat you there by reaching what you did at the end of your career in less time and then continue to climb. And then that's when we could talk about Kobe, Jordan, and Bean. Those are the standard guys. But I'm not gonna say, well, Ant-Man's like Jordan. Well, let's let him get 2 or 3, and then we can say, oh yeah, he's like Wade. And then if he goes to try to get 5 or 4 or 5, I'm gonna say, hey, he's with Bron and Kobe in regards of winning, just the finals appearances and winning. And then if you fuck around, get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, now that's a whole different conversation. But it didn't happen yet. But I want to speak on it because I think that he has the ability. But then I also say that I think that he's Vince Carter. But everybody said I was crazy when I said he's Vince Carter. But hell, what did he do? What did he do?
But
my
thing is,
go ahead. No, I think it's a great
yeah.
point, Ken. Go ahead, though.
I think we should just let them play. Let them play, and then at the end of their career, be like, oh, this is your resume. This is your resume. 2 MVPs, went to the finals 5 times. You won 3 out of 5. Then you compare.
I tell you this,
them.
Ken, if that was the case, we'd be out of job. We wouldn't be plotting.
Yeah.
If we had to wait till everybody finished. All right, Wemby done, guys. Let's talk about Wemby.
I'm saying but I'm saying not us, but the media.
The media.
It'd be so early, like Zion with Charles Barkley. Like it's obvious. Like, come on, bro.
Well, I'm not waiting. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cancel Joel. I'm not waiting. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait for him to retire, Ken. I think that he should retire now. How about that?
Yeah.
That's me jumping off the porch. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not waiting.
Your boy.
I'm not
that's
waiting.
Your boy.
I'm not exactly, and it hurt for me to say this, but I'm not waiting until he announces retirement. I think that he should retire, and I'm not saying that he accomplished what he needed to, because he didn't. I think he fell short extremely. But in regard to talent,
I got a question for you.
What?
I got a question for you.
What's good?
Is he a Hall of Fame?
No.
Why not?
He played 50% of the games that he's played since he's been in the NBA, and he's accomplished the second round. He's straight buckets.
What's the difference between him and difference between him and Bill Walton?
He's way better than Bill Walton.
So what's the
Bill Walton Hall of Famer?
I think that's what he's trying to mean. What I'm saying, and the point I'm saying is,
he got 2
error
rings.
Based. Well, shit, that's your answer right there.
That's the answer right there.
Yeah.
If Joel got a ring today and he had the same resume and you just asked me that same question, I would say first down.
I think Joel got better stats with less time.
I think Joel get in because of Derrick Rose. He got MVP. Joel MVP. He got an MVP.
That's a whole different
30 a game. I mean, again, like you said, he went to the finals. I mean,
all right,
where did D-Rose go? East Conference?
We making it difficult.
East Conference.
Who deserved the MVP more, D-Rose or Joel?
Rose.
Deserved it?
Yeah.
Because I still think Shea or Joker should have got it.
Should have got it
That
last
year.
year.
That year.
That year.
No,
That
it
year.
wasn't last
Yeah.
year. It was 2 years ago.
It was the year
2
before
years
that.
ago.
Yeah, it was the year before, not last year. Last year was just Shea. I think Joel definitely deserved one, man. Dude was a force, bro. The one that whenever he won it, was that not the year he put 70 on Wemby? Or was that? Yeah,
He
that
put
was
it
the
on.
year before, right? Am I tripping?
He put 70 on Wemby, and then he did 50, 25, and 10 on Joker. Hear what I say. So I got him in the same stratosphere as Boogie, bro. Like, he's one of those what ifs. He's the biggest what if player I think of that I can actually name to date. And it used to be T-Mac. And the only reason why I got Joel over because I think he's a two-way player. And what I've seen him do recently, like, it hurt, bro. It hurt. I love hoops, bro. And I'm a point guard that passes to the big man. So I love seeing big men eat. So when I see Boogie and Joel have short careers because of injuries,
Yeah.
it hurt, bro. It hurt.
Yeah. To Ken's question though, I think if we eliminate asking like if we wait and just judge players based on their accolades, it kind of kills. I ain't gonna say it kills the game, but it kills a lot of conversation. Because to me, it kills the conversation of, hey, you just roll the ball out. Who's a better player? That ain't got nothing to do with accolades. And I can say that I've seen. But what I'm saying is, if a healthy Joel Embiid, and if I was to go out on a limb and be like, we roll out a ball, everybody's healthy. Joel Embiid is like one of the top 3 centers I've ever seen play ball.
He's gonna cook everybody.
People be mad at me for saying that. Like, he is if he is healthy, bro. There's no center I've seen play basketball like Joel Embiid.
He's giving Shaq crazy work.
Now, see, that's great. Now he jumping too far. I'm talking more so from the sake of, hey man,
the Celtics Shaq.
I was just fucking.
And you know, a lot of accolades are like, you know, they kind of biased. And, you know, because I don't like the pure accolades argument, because I got a guy, you know, my favorite player is Trae Young, right? He should have been NBA all NBA for like the last 3 seasons, right? He didn't make an All-Star game. So if we just base it off accolades, Trae Young probably wouldn't even be in my discussions, because he don't get them, because he's not a fan favorite or a media darling. You know what I mean? So,
but he's the perfect example that sometimes stats don't translate to winning.
Yeah.
So what? So hear me out. So what I'm saying is, all they care about is the W.
If winning is championships, then yes. But if winning is making the playoffs, then I say no. Because Trae makes the playoffs.
Trae makes the playoffs. And his team is trash, and he's a prisoner of a very bad organization. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, in situations like this, like, all we care about is what have you done for us today. That's what we expect of you, and that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, people that you know, were really, really, really good or comp last year or maybe 2 years ago, and then they play like shit now. I don't be surprised no more, because your prime can go past your eyes in a blink of an eye. You get what I'm saying? Like I always use this reference, and EJ's gonna be mad as hell when I use this. Bro, Darren Williams woke up randomly and just was ass. Like, and he was good all my life, and he just woke up one day, was like, he never was the same. So what I'm saying is,
CP3, CP3, that was the conversation. It wasn't no other point.
But the point that I'm making is it safe to say for y'all as players, and also because it's more relatable because we're around that age group, but it's safe to say that you feel like maybe 27 to 32 is everybody's prime in the NBA?
I say,
like, is that when you're supposed to be the best?
I think like 25. Yeah. Oh, in the NBA? Oh, in the NBA?
Not us. In the NBA.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
So 27 to 32, like that time frame, is that when you're supposed to be the best version of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the point that I'm making is, a lot of these dudes don't even make it to 30 in regards to building their legacy and staying consistent. Something happens, or they just fall off, or they go into a bad situation, and we never see these guys again in the same. But that's what I'm saying. He has a 30-clip season, and he went into a bad situation with the locker room thing, and he can never bounce back. But he never stopped knowing how to play basketball. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if the passion, the organization, the locker room, of all that stuff matters, bro, to these guys' mental health, because you're playing 82 games a season every year, travel, and all of a sudden your prime just goes out, and you're like, oh, what the fuck happened to that guy? But we don't realize, like, we always chasing the standard, bro.
No, to yours is speaking to Ken's point though. Go ahead, Ken. I'm sorry.
like after 2018, where the hell Victor what's his name go? Yes.
He got hurt,
I
didn't he? I
thought
thought he got hurt and
I
was done.
thought when I seen him and Bron go back and forth, I was like, yeah, he gonna be there. He gonna be here.
Like Victor Oladipo, John Salmons,
Deion Waiters.
No, I think this is speaking more to Ken's point because he's saying like we need to wait and let guys flourish, right? But at the same time, it's kind of like who if I was to come up here and be like, I'm just trying to I don't want to say nobody we like because if I was to be like, man, Jalen Green could be better than J.R. Smith. Who cares? Like who cares if I say that? You know what I'm saying? Who really cares?
And you know me, I'm gonna say he already is. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. The conversation is not provocative. You know what I mean? You can't get the people going that, hey, Jalen Green can be better than J.R. Smith.
But if I jump off the porch and say some crazy shit like this, if I say Jalen Green is already a better overall player than Manu Ginobili, everybody's screaming at me.
Hey, we go. You gotta say
but they screaming at me. But then if you compare raw numbers to raw numbers, I have a fight.
See, now he's being serious. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I am being dead ass. I am being dead ass. But it's way early, like Ken say. So I don't say no shit like that. I say things like that, but I don't say nothing like that. That's OD. But I'm just giving an example where there's Jay Green is better than J.R. Smith. Nobody gives a fuck. All right, well he better than Manu. What, bitch? Now everybody hate me.
Now we having a conversation. Now we can actually have because if we go live on TikTok and talk about Jalen Green and J.R. Smith, we might have 3 people in there. It's gonna be us. It's gonna be us 3 in there talking. Yeah. Nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Hey Ken, Memphis better beat UAB today. I got them boys.
Oh, that's
I got them winning.
Send the parlay, man. Send the ticket. How about that?
I got you.
No, you don't, because you already put yours.
No, you don't.
Bye, man.
All right.